Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
Get out of my personal space today on Strikeout Beer.
We're the worst.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
like,
not you.
said
I mean, you're
was.
terrible too, but
Man, I'm not the worst.
hands off.
And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 253, with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm RD. What's up?
What is going on, buddy? How you doing?
Man.
It's been a busy night so far.
I think it's been phenomenal. I'll tell you this, the days that you have off where you're like, hey, what time can I come over? I'm like, I never want to say like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock because I just don't want you here that long. But
I was down the road pretty early.
I know. But
I took a nap. Let me just throw this.
at Walmart.
No, in the shopping center where the Aldi's is, and the taco, because that's normally like where I'll go to Popeyes, I'll grab my food through the drive-thru,
Okay.
and I'll pull into that parking lot like right there next to the Taco Bell, because there's a tree that gives me some shade, and I'll eat my Popeyes, and then I'll finish my drive to your house.
Oh, God.
Well, today I'm over in the area a little bit earlier, so I eat my Popeyes, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, it's like 4:15 right now. I was like, should I text them? Be like, can I come over now? I was like, you know what? I'm just going to close my eyes for a little bit.
Just get some shut
Threw a little timer on there. I was like, all right, let me take a little nap, and then
I'm glad it worked out for you.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, I got home. It was a mess. It took me a while to drive home. You know what? I'm going to put on the Warriors and the Mavs.
Okay.
But anyway, I sat there and I was like, it was so busy. I went looking for some beer because a brewery shut down today, things like that. And there's another brewery that shut down. I should have went and got their beer as well, but I just didn't. So we'll talk about that.
What,
But
there's 2 breweries that shut down?
Franconia's shutting down here in
What?
Yeah, Franconia, not Fredora.
Okay, I was like, what?
It's less stressful for you all of a sudden. Yeah, no, we'll talk about it all coming.
Okay, all right.
But anyway, we're having Sierra Nevada. We were going to drink Randos, but I already bought this, so this is going down. It's happening. So these are different beers of their little mix pack. It's called the Fan 5 or Fan 4 or something like that. Or
Okay.
The fans have spoken and they got this.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and
You're doing
start.
a bang-up job at explaining what we're doing.
Kicking so much ass, you think I worked on a donkey ranch at a
This is
kickboxing.
a nooner.
Yeah, I know you'd like it. I like it. Is there anything better than a
Can I
nooner?
have that? Can I have the bottle opener?
Oh, I thought you could open it with your eye or something.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
but,
Don't be a wuss. These beers are not exactly freezing cold,
They're
but
not.
they're going to work better because
They're cold.
that it's the point of these beers is to have them at a certain whatever. So I haven't had any of these beers from this like legendary brewery, and we got is that bubbles or floaters?
I love
okay.
Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale is one of those beers that I just absolutely love. And I actually have a really good memory with Sierra Nevada Pale Ale now.
Okay. All right.
Not that long, a couple of years ago, Liz kind of reunited with her dad. They were didn't have a really great relationship. And later on in life, he kind of started to get back in her life. And he actually came and spent about a week and a half with us.
Yeah.
And I introduced him to Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Oh, nice.
And he was like, holy crap, this is phenomenal. Like, he was just like, this is delicious.
Nice.
And so I went and I grabbed, a 24-pack or a 12-pack of it. I can't remember what I grabbed. And, like, every night, at the end of the night, the kids get in bed and stuff like that. We're all just kind of sitting there chilling. And he looked at me, he's like, you want to have a beer? I was like, yeah, let's have a beer.
Pope shit
And
in the woods.
so we would sit down every night and have a little Sierra Nevada Pale Ale or two, and just kind of just sit there and just BS and talk for a little bit, and then it was a nice way to end every day while he was there.
Nice.
So it was cool.
That's always fun. Yeah. So this is Nooner, 5.2% alcohol by volume. Nooner Pilsner packs a big flavor into an easy drinking beer that fit for friends and afternoon adventure. Nooner is our take on a classic German Pilsner filled with bright and zesty whole cone hop. I thought it was a whole cone hop. I was like, what the hell does that mean?
I thought you said whore.
With crisp, dry finish. The perfect pick for whatever the day may take you. But yeah, I've never had this beer. I'm pretty excited about it, to be honest with you. So cheers to you.
Hey, mazel, good things. Yeah. Cheers.
We've been doing a lot of beer reviews. We knocked out 2 other podcasts today, SB Fantasy Football and SB Baseball. Check them both out. They'll drop later this week. Obviously, I think baseball will be more.
Baseball's tomorrow. Football's Friday.
Yep.
We've got an Anchor review tomorrow, as well as a what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
Eulogy?
A eulogy, I mean, yeah.
So let's get on into it. There's a brewery, the oldest craft beer brewery in America is shutting down. Anchor Brewing out of San Francisco, California, is closing their doors. It's, we talked about it earlier. You're talking like 61 people that work there, right? I think it was
61 people.
It's been around 127 years. You got the story still up?
I can have it up shortly.
Oh, okay.
So talk for a second, and then I'll have it up.
Well, we've had a couple Anchor Brewing beers over the years and things like that, and we were kind of reminiscing about it and like talking about how much we really enjoyed their beer, things like that. And
going to be the first Christmas in a while that we haven't had the Anchor Christmas beer.
Yeah. Which kind of sucks, when you think about it. But when you look at it. And we talked about it. I'll say that a bunch tonight, but you're in San Francisco. The cost of living is through the effing roof. The cost of doing business is through the roof. They've got a lot of problems out there in San Francisco, where it's like but Sapporo
bought them in 2016.
They bought them back in 2016
or 2017. Their sales started declining in 2016. Okay. In 2017, Sapporo bought them, and it just hasn't been good since then. A lot of the employees have questioned some of the moves that they've done and things that they've done, including changing the look of their beers up last year. I mean, this is a brewery that opened up in 1896.
Oof.
Is when they opened up, and the owner was where's it at? I'm trying to find it real quick in the story.
It always sucks, when you think about it, like with
a descendant from the Maytag family.
Oh yeah, Maytag family.
Yeah,
it really does suck. And you talk about what ruins a company or whatever. It's not the fan base. It might not even be the product. It'll be management. It'll be the owners. It'll be something like that. Where but we don't know. For us to speculate or anything like that, we don't know exactly the total reason why they're shutting down. But they said there's enough's enough.
Sales have been down. Yeah. It just is what it is. Now there is still hopes that maybe someone will buy them through liquidation as they're being liquidated right now. Yeah. But there's no guarantees there, right?
It's like buy them, but just relocate. If you there's not a lot of businesses that are operating at like awesome capacity and like making a lot of dough that are in California. There's a reason that Texas, where we're at right now, is being flooded with California businesses and California residents. Like, it's unheard of. Now, of course, a lot of them are going down to Austin because that's the closest thing they can find that's close enough to,
Fritz Maytag is the guy that bought them.
Yeah.
Fritz.
Sounds
1965.
Interesting. I wish this was colder. I'm about to go stuff it. This thing's been on a commercial break forever.
And I'm sitting here and like in this article that I'm looking at, it's got the old look. Right? And that was just so iconic. And they changed it last year, which is just not a good idea.
They always got to update stuff. They got to update this, got to update that.
But if you can, they stopped distribution last month on Anchor beers. So if you can find it where you're at, get you some. If you're going to California, all their distribution is in California right now.
Yeah.
They do still have some of the Christmas ale left, which is a favorite of ours that we have every year for Beer Miss. We actually buy it for each other every year. It's one of those beers that sometimes it's the same week, sometimes it's different weeks.
Right.
But we always buy it for each other every year. It's a beer we always have for Beer Miss. And this year, unless we find some between now and then, which I might know somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. I'm listening.
I'll keep my eyes open.
I will say this: there's something I noticed at the store today, and it's the before we get into the next story, it's the Oktoberfest, the Fest beers.
Already?
They're hitting, yeah.
In July?
Yep.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, man. I was like looking at it, I go, nope, not yet.
Hey, but you buy it now and you put it back because it might not be here.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Well, some of them are big enough. I'm like, because I already told you. I'm going into the German section, and I'm buying...
Going all Guten Tag this year?
I'm buying them all. You know what I mean? And that's how my September and early October is going to run. Yeah, we'll have a couple weeks where we had those pumpkin beers and pumpkin ales and shit like that. That's fine.
But that's after Oktoberfest season.
Yeah, it's October. It's mid-October to late October. We'll start pumping in those pumpkin ales. The other one, this is reported by Beer and Big D. And it said, and now this. According to a listing on Crexy, Franconia Brewing Company of McKinney is up for sale with or without equipment.
Okay, so not necessarily closing down right now, just up for sale.
Oh, it's up for sale with or without the equipment. So, and that was something else was like, when was the last time you had a Franconia beer? I go, well, it's been like for us about a year, if not less than a year, because they had some stuff. I did pick up the probably about 6 months ago, I think.
Okay,
I picked up some of that, and but I remember seeing them earlier when we first started this adventure. I knew they were out there. They were next to Tups and things like that, and everybody goes to Tups, right?
Yeah.
Now, their tap room is different. Like, I even stopped by, like, on a Saturday or something or whatever, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Is this just a straight-up brewery? They don't have a tap room. But there's a tap room there, but they were, like, closed. And I was like, it's like Saturday or Sunday, dude.
That's prime time. That's like, if you go to, like, RAR, you can go Sunday, you can go Saturday, you can go Wednesday. Yeah. That's it. Can't go any other day of the week.
It was one of those things, and of course they said that a lot of people were mentioning.
What's up, Busby?
A lot of people were like, "Oh, it's been ever since Dennis left, or this and that." And I was like, "Well, there's another example of, someone that kind of held it together, or promoted, or had a following, or something like that. Now they're gone." And it's like, I'm like, well, I never got a chance to get in there. I never got a chance to really. I had a handful of their beers, and they're a local brewery, but we just couldn't freaking do it, And then I was like, why the hell is it so weird? I'm like looking around, I go, man, are we in the wrong spot?
Right. Old School said, cost of beer has gotten out of hand. Do you think more will be shutting down? Yeah, there's definitely going to be breweries shutting down, right? At the same time, you do have breweries opening up. Like we were talking to Eric out there at Brutal Fest this last year. And there's another brewery opening up close to them here shortly. So, yeah, you're going to have breweries opening up. You're going to have breweries shutting down. It's just the way it goes, right? Overall beer sales are down, but dollar amount is up. So units sold is down 3%, but dollar amount is up 7% because the cost has gone up, right? Okay. And that's just your cost of everything has gone up. We were talking about this earlier, me and you. Cost of living and everything has gone up while wages have stayed the same.
Yeah. Old School, thank you so much for the raid. We saw it while we weren't live yet, and then we went live about a couple minutes late or whatever, and we saw it. So appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate the games earlier as well. There was a couple other breweries in the Metroplex that were about to go.
Well, you had Cowtown Brewery just closed down their South Lake location a couple weeks ago.
They went ahead and opened one downtown, and
they're
down, tap room.
Their Fort Worth area spot is still open, but yeah. Slappy's in the house. Oh, Slap. I once walked into a McDonald's. They were running orders on the tills with small computers. One of the employees noticed my confusion and explained they now use MacBook Minis. I said, I thought you guys had Big Macs.
Jesus. But like I said, there was another brewery or two in the Metroplex that were opening up. They were about to open, and they ran out of capital. Like that, I guess they didn't know how much the shit was going to cost to open and things like that. They kind of just, you're shit adds up, man.
So I'll talk to you later offline, but one of those breweries that like opened but then closed like 2 months later, and there's a whole bunch of behind the scenes stuff that I'm part of the Duck, so I've gotten a little bit of insider information on some of that stuff. So,
but yeah, I just with that, it's really tough, and it's tough to support all these breweries. I was looking back at our memories and things like that, where we were driving all over the place and going to get beer to go, and it's like, if there's a million of these places, and you're spreading, you're trying to do what you can. You're spreading yourself thin.
Trying to spread the Lord's work. We're trying to do the Lord's work here, right?
I mean, some are just going to eventually shut down. Like, it's just the way it is, right? I think personally that we've already peaked. I think craft brewing has already peaked, and that's it. You're now, like, if you're opening now, you're kind of late to the show, right? Unless you're going to be doing some other things like having really good food, or you're going to be
or brew really good beer,
or just like, amazing. You can brew good beer and not have a crowd.
Real quick, Merc's in the house. Redeem, take a drink.
There you go. Cheers to you, bud.
Cheers to you, Merc. Hope everything's going good, brother.
Yeah, I really do. I've said it before, and I guess I'll say it again. It's like, I think it's all past. I really do. Like, yeah, these places can stay open and maintain, but you either got to make some wild-ass beer. I mean, you make solid beer, it's like, oh, okay, great. But if you're in a bad location or something weird or something goofy, you don't have trivia on Tuesday nights, or you don't have this or that or whatever the hell you got going on, and you're not big or something like that, I mean, there could be problems.
Merc, as good as it can get, right, meow. There you go.
Right, meow.
Yeah, it's just... And you hear stories that, we know some of these people that own some of these breweries, and we hear some of the stuff that they're going through, some of the struggles they're going through with things. And with a lot of them, you just hope that they just hold on, right?
Yeah. Now, speaking of breweries, I pulled up the beers in Big D, what's going on this weekend. Do you want to talk about that now or a little bit later?
You got it up right now. Let's do it.
Yeah. Well, so False Idol, North Richland Hills, 11 a.m., alcohol, inks, and drinks with 7 Olive Design, $45 per person. Maple Branch is doing a wristband party.
So what's False Idol doing?
Alcohol, inks, and drinks with 7 Olive Design. So I assume you're painting and things like that.
When is that?
Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday.
Oh, hold on. Old school. I agree. Agree on craft beer peaking. I think new domestics are going to be on the rise. Cletus is in the house. I like you guys, but you're crazy. You know what, man? You're crazy. You're crazy.
How's all those Comic-Cons you've been going to, you crazy
he's
cat?
in the San Diego Comic-Con. He's going to be there Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Just in case.
He's been all over the place. Some states haven't legalized marijuana yet and will probably experience a bit of boom. And then places combined with brewers. I mean, they're going to see boom, and then they're going to fall off. You know what I mean? Just like they legalized it, I think, in Oklahoma and several other states and whatever. In those places, like, oh, it's going to be awesome and whatever.
One
and then
day,
it just goes
Texas,
to hell.
maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't give a shit, to be honest.
I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm right there with you.
It doesn't bother me at all. It's like, I don't know, I'm not going into it. Deep Elm's got their brewery tours going on, $20 per person at the door. Hop and Sing. They got Rock Out Grapevine benefiting Keep Grapevine Beautiful, featuring live music and opportunity to paint rocks for the park.
That's still a thing?
Park, yep, still
Painting
a thing.
rocks? Okay.
Roller Town out in Salina, the second annual Balloon Bash featuring a pizza vendor. That's weird, right? Water Toys, that's different. Isn't that safe for the boudoir?
Cletus, we don't do the After Dark show. During the summer, we do this show, and then we go out in the back and chill by the pool and smoke cigars.
Yeah, you should show up one day. Maybe you can be a part of that. Well, you're not invited now, but
I mean, if you just show up, that's cool. But we're not going to invite you because we invited you like 2 weeks in a row, and you just
he's working.
He gave us the Heisman.
He's
doing business deals at 9 o'clock at night. I'm
still tired. Waxahachie. Keep the Glass special, $20 per person. All this stuff is on beerinbigd.com, so you can get details there. Turning Point is having an adoption event with Bedford Animal Shelter, which is really cool.
We've got a lot of animal shelters here in the DFW area that are like overstocked at capacity. I said sorry. Yeah, well, hey, just like
I
you
said
told
it was
us,
fine.
Just like you told us, hey, I'll invite you once, I'll invite you twice. You don't get the third invite.
Why the hell is OKC and New York wearing the same damn unis?
One's wearing blue and one's wearing white. So
what? They're right there and right there.
Oh, 2 different TVs. I don't know, man.
Holy shit!
That's 2 different
Orlando
oranges.
and Indianapolis is wearing the same. Is there only like 2 uniforms out there?
I don't know, man.
All right,
Viking, what's going on, Viking?
What's up, Viking? How we doing? Denton County Brewing Bikini Bottom Release Party and Luau featuring pours,
SpongeBob and Patrick.
I don't know. Served with fresh cut pineapple while supplies last. I kind of want to go out there and just see if there's any bikini bottoms running around. Big fan.
Cletus said, "I'm just going to show up in a couple weeks."
Yeah,
okay, do it.
Funky. This is on Sunday. Funky Picnic and Brewery
not
weekly
Funky
farmers.
Cole Medina.
No, weekly farmers market. Division Brewing's got a sour Sunday, $2 off all sour beers. Falls Idol has a backyard pitmaster barbecue.
What day is that?
Oh, it's a class. It's Brisket U class.
When's that?
Sunday. I said it was Sunday. Then Denton County's doing a beer pong tournament. That's what I wanted to bring it up. Free to enter. Click here for details. There you go. There's your weeks in a beer.
Huh. I have to go do a little barbecue mash. Dude, just got that ball thrown.
Thrown out of there?
Dude, just could. Ugh.
So staying on the brewery, the trip, the talking or whatever. Now, when was the last time you went to a brewery? Like visit let's say visit a new one. Because we had high hopes this year.
I did 3 new breweries last 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hit up, the kiddo had a field trip out the Perot Museum.
You could just tell me about the brewery part.
What can you just...
You can tell me about the brewery part.
I don't cut you off when you're talking.
I don't
be
care
like, just
why.
tell me about
I don't care why you were in the neighborhood. Just tell me about the brewery. Is this about the Perot Museum? That happened like 3 months ago, dude.
It's like 2 months ago.
2 months ago. That was the last time?
And I went to 3 different breweries that day.
Oh my God. So you haven't been to a new brewery in 2 months?
Yeah. But I went to 3.
So what?
So I was going to do 12 this year.
Yeah.
And I'm at 7.
So you're at 7 now?
Yeah.
Where's the other 4?
I went to
Greenville or whatever called up going towards.
Well, Wichita Falls Brewing.
You went there, but then you went to the other one that's up in close to the border, like where Windstar is and things like that. Greenville. No, not Greenville. It's the other one. Whatever that stupid town is.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Damn it. Because it's a really cool place because they had good food.
Dude,
they
had delicious food. They had
and we did a
beer.
ton of their reviews.
Dude, we did I picked up
Cannon Brewing.
No. Oh, yeah. But, no, not just Cannon, but that was where I just went and grabbed a mixed 6-pack.
That's the 6er?
Yeah.
You're doing great.
What's the town just before Oklahoma?
I don't know, because I always say it's Greenville, but Greenville's east.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Now I got to look it up. I forgot my Strikeout beer last time. Can you bring me one to pastime? XL, I'll rep.
San Diego Comic Con? Oh, so if I take one up there, so I'm going up there. What size do you need?
He said XL.
XL? I'll take it up there tomorrow. How's that sound?
Oh, God.
I got to go up. I got to go see Ed tomorrow anyway, so I'll take it up there tomorrow.
Who the hell is Ed?
The guy at the comic book store.
What? There's a guy named Ed there?
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Gainesville.
Gainesville.
You went to Kreutz.
Kreutz, yeah. Kreutz,
There you go.
That's it. Yeah. Got a cool shirt from there. Got some good beers from there.
Who the hell is Ed?
Ed. It's the guy at the comic book store.
Mr. Ed.
I don't know, man.
A little toothy.
He's from St. Louis area. But he moved here. Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah?
He bought some comics off me. That's why I gotta go see him tomorrow.
He bought comics. Oh, he works at Pass and bought comics off of you.
Yeah.
So you're flipping some comics over there. I got you.
Yeah.
Is it the same box that you bought from them? And now you just recycling it back to them?
No, it's not going to the store. It's going to him personally.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
some
Personal
comics,
collection and shit like that.
yeah.
All right, I got you.
Yeah,
I don't have
that's
an
a cool
XL.
guy.
I don't have an XL shirt. Like Lizzie would have to press one. I don't even know if I got one. And she ain't listening.
I've got an XL.
You got an XL?
I got an XL. I got you.
All right.
It'll be up at pastime tomorrow.
There you go.
I'm going to go drop it off around 11
And take
o'clock.
a picture with it out there. You know what I mean? So all your pictures that you take with fans, it's gonna be Strikeout beer on there. And they're gonna be like, what the hell is this? Like, there's these couple of douches we hang out with.
I need you to do like an interview with someone, and it's just like, hey, have you heard of Strikeout beer? Or not even have you heard, like, what are your thoughts on Strikeout beer?
I want you to do another panel, and like you remember you looked at Alan, you're like, you had a question, right, sir? It was about the WNBA. I need you to do that like out of nowhere. Like the guy's like ask you a question about something, you're just like, you know what? I'm reminded of this time I was on this podcast.
Or it's just, hey, weren't you going to ask me a question about Strikeout beer?
God.
Just some random person.
So stupid.
Yeah.
God, we're so dumb. Anyways, so breweries, you haven't been to one in a while. I actually went to a couple. I went to a couple this week.
I'm going to go to one. I think I'm going to go to one tomorrow.
Yeah. I almost told
I'm
you
off work.
Meet me at, what's it called? Next Wednesday, though, we're going to be at Harley to hang out with Outfit
Are we?
Brewing. Yeah. I don't give a shit how hot it is. We're going. We got to. We missed last month. We got to do it this month.
We did because it was hot. It's going to be hotter this month.
We're going.
Oh, buddy.
You ain't got nothing
We're supposed to do defenses next week.
Fucking 10 defenses.
Yeah.
Don't care. Number 2, don't care. Number 3, don't care.
Going downtown sucks balls during Comic-Con other than the woman dressed up.
Oh, boy. I'm telling you. So I found out that there's a brewery. It's a sour house. You ever heard of a sour house before?
No.
So
I'm ready for the next beer, by the way. Can you drink up so we can have the next one?
No, I'm enjoying myself. All right, you pick the next one. I'll smash this real
Okay.
quick. All right, yeah, there we go. Clinky, drinky. There we go. I figured he would have said something while I'm sitting there chugging a beer, but that's cool.
I was getting
So I went to this. I went to this sour house.
I was waiting on pins and needles to hear about a sour house.
The cool thing about
Is it
this,
like a sauerkraut?
well, first off, the name is called Beard Science.
Okay, so I have written down here, Rapid Dave goes to 2 breweries.
I did. It's awesome. All right, so you're gonna read something about this, and we'll go back to the breweries. Okay.
Oh, I'm not.
Alan basically just said you were babysitting your beer. I don't care. Yeah, I'm too busy talking. It's called Carrying the Show. My back hurts, but it's worth it at the end, I think. Actually, it's not. Flipside Red IPA. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I never had any of these beers. I'm very excited about them.
Flipside is a bold yet balanced red IPA with enough malt depth to support huge citrusy and tropical flavors from Simcoe Citra and Centennial hops.
I like Simcoe.
6.2% alcohol by volume.
Ooh, nice. So Lizzie and I meant to tell you this story, and I know you don't care.
I can't wait.
So I took off last week. Did you know about this?
Yeah. You told me like 12 times last Wednesday that you were off all week. But go on.
I was.
Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
Looking to make your holiday gifts more extraordinary? There's one place you need to go, PaperSource. PaperSource's gift wrap collection includes hand-illustrated designs, stone paper, sustainable handmade fine papers, and even pine-scented wrap. Don't want to do any wrapping? PaperSource has easy solutions with their pre-wrap gift boxes and bags. Or you can leave it to the professionals with their in-store wrapping service. Give yourself time back and wrap up your holidays with something extraordinary. Visit papersource.com or stop by a PaperSource near you today.
Off last week.
Yeah.
So I tell Lizzie, hey, take off the week.
I think it was like in between puffs of the cigar. You just were like, hey, did I tell you I'm off this week?
I wanted to make sure you knew that I would not be around. And so as we're sitting there, I'm like telling Lizzie, I'm like, hey, I'm off, you're off, or take time off, and then we're gonna hang out and we're gonna do some shit. We're gonna do some shit.
Busby.
You gonna read it?
Said Alan, it sounded in your 50 to 26 wide receiver ranks like you would actually draft a guy who will miss 6 games to open the season. Is that true? Yeah.
He hasn't missed a step either. We just did the tight end ranking, and Jesus Christ.
And you brought it up again. And I said, yeah.
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. We'll talk when the season's over.
You sound like that guy. You remember that TikTok video about the dad's like you drafted a guy that's going to miss 6 games, miss 12 games, and another guy that got shot.
Nope.
Like it's the worst draft ever. But anyhow, so I was like, all right, we're off. I go, you going to take off? She goes, yeah, I'll take off. I go, okay, cool. So we had like slightly like loose plans, like super loose. Like we're going to go to the.
Were you off last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ranger, the Red Riders game, Rough Riders. We went to the Rough Riders game for 4th of July, which is my most uneasy holiday ever.
Clog my bench for 6 weeks when there's no buys. I'm okay with that. That's just a guy that you don't put in until after buys.
Buys start week 3 or week 4?
I will always stand by it.
Yeah, he's terrible.
I don't back down from comments that I make.
It's just dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
And then so Wednesday we had the show, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then Thursday I was talking about going to like San Antonio or something like that for like the day and spend the night.
Because you were off last week, right?
Yeah, I was going to go to Dirty Murphy's. Got to go to Dirty Murphy's.
I love Dirty Murphy's.
Or Dirty Nelly's. Dirty Nelly's?
Dirty Nelly's. I think it's Dirty Nelly's.
It's right there on the riverfront or whatever. So,
I was thinking Dropkick Murphy's.
So I got derailed because the kids went out of town and said, hey.
Oh, yeah.
You dog sit?
Pinky. Dude. Hey. You know what? Babysitting Pinky's better than going to Dirty Nelly's.
Oh, God damn it.
Pinky's a cool dog.
I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? I was fine. Whatever. We're gonna hang out with this dog and have fun.
I actually walked in the door today and Pinky didn't show up, and I was a little sad.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she's fun to have around, and she's fun. You know, she's
Whiskey
real sweet.
coming in with those biddies, dropping those floppers in there. Thank you so much, Whiskey.
Thanks, Whiskey. And so she was a lot of fun to have around, but she's ultimately a puppy. So you have to get up early. You have to, do this, do that. There's accidents. There's things like that. And so I'm sitting there. I'm just fucking stressed. It's like I'm sitting there. It's like it's the worst week of my life. Like I'm comparing it to like when my grandfather died. Like I'm like, this is the worst fucking day since like 1999.
I was expecting to be like, I was comparing it to like the Holocaust.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to go that.
That's the way you're sounding.
I'm not going to go that deep. But I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I looked at Lizzie. I go, never again. And I was like, just sitting there.
You say that.
I looked so shot out, too. My hair was all fucking crazy. I probably didn't have my shirt on backwards.
You say that.
I had like one sandal on.
You say that, but like when they come and pick her up, you're like, hey, when you're bringing her back by?
Well, he was here when I walked, because it's Wednesday, right? So someone always shows up on Wednesday.
Obviously.
I go out there and get the beer, and I go, oh, hell, what's up, Jacob? I go, did you bring that little pinker stinker around here? Whatever. I was like, yeah, how's my girl doing? And he goes, oh, no, I didn't bring her. I was like, oh, hell, never mind. See, there's Lizzie.
Whiskey said, I'm okay. Okay, I'm here. Break out the whiskey and let's do some shots.
I mean, I'll drink some whiskey, but we got beers and shit.
And Lizzie's in here, and Merck's coming in with that hashtag for Lizzie. Thank you so much.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. And so, like this week, so that's how the week went. And then, like Friday,
you want to ditch work tomorrow and go to a brewery?
No, I got shit to do. I mean, I'm at home. What time you want to go? I mean, I can meet you at one for like an hour or so.
Afternoon.
Like during the day. Yeah, maybe.
Afternoon.
Maybe up tomorrow.
All right.
It had to be Hoppinsing or somewhere in the middle. Or if you come,
I want to go somewhere never been before. I've been to Hoppinsing.
Well, fuck, I've been around in all these, so I don't know. I don't know if I can make it then, because there's none around here that I haven't been to.
Thinking about going out to Pantego to go see Jekyll and Hyde.
Dude, I'd love to go to Pantego. Maybe this weekend. Can you do this weekend? Can't do this weekend?
I'm busy this weekend.
You're always fucking busy. So anyway,
I might be on a podcast this weekend. I don't know.
So I'm sitting there, and we're like, I'm like, hey, let's get the hell out of here. We got to have some fun. We haven't done anything on
because you're off all last.
Yeah, we were off. We were busy. We were busy with the house, busy with this, busy with that. And let's have a toast for the jerk offs that'll never take work off.
Grab your beer.
Fuck, I thought it was mine. I've been drinking.
Not really.
And so I pulled up. I found out that there was a brewery 15 minutes away that I've never heard of before. Yeah, like 10, maybe 10.
Is this which one is this? Beard Science?
It's Beard Science.
Okay.
And I go, shit, there's a Beard Science. Oh, no. Union Bear. Last week, we had a new viewer on Twitch.
Whiskey's been out to Union
and he
Bear.
was like, hey, I'm glad I found another show that likes craft beer, this and that, yada, yada, yada. And we're like, cool.
Found us over on Twitch. He hasn't showed up yet today.
Yep. And so I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'll go check it out. I haven't been there, but I know Whiskey has.
Whiskey has.
So I go over there.
I think Whiskey's been there a couple times. He's had good and bad experiences out there.
I go over there on a Friday afternoon, and it's pretty packed. And you walk in, it's a fucking restaurant. So it's like a BJ's. You ever been to a BJ's?
Yes.
It's BJ's, essentially.
Okay.
It's a higher-end BJ's version. If you're looking for a table or something like that, you gotta wait, and the hostess will sit you. There ain't no fucking hostess at breweries. That's how I knew I wasn't at a brewery. Yeah. And I'm like, nah, but I go ahead and we sit down, and I'm like looking around. I'm like, okay, and then like, oh, here's the menu. Welcome in. Have you ever been here? No, I've never been here. Looking at the menu, the fucking prices are crazy. Like it's like $20-something for like a fucking. Lizzie likes those
$20 cheeseburger.
Lizzie likes those fucking meat and cheese boards and stuff.
It's Wagyu meat, so it's fancy,
bro. I was like looking. I go, I think I'm just gonna get a pizza, like a little short flatbread, like $15,
right.
Whatever. And she goes, hey, can we get the what's it called board? I'm like,
charcuterie?
I was like, God damn it. And I'm looking at it.
You mean a Lunchable?
I was looking at it. I go, you don't like half the shit. I didn't say it. I didn't flip out because I'm like, yeah, we're out of house. We got to be cool.
Be cool, Dabu.
And I'm like, you don't even like half the shit on here. Like, did you even read the fucking thing? And so in my head, and so the lady shows up, like, what can I get you? I don't fucking care. I don't care because I'm never coming back.
I just want some za. That's it.
I was like, I'm never coming back, so it doesn't matter. And I was like, baby, what do you want, the blonde or whatever? And she's like, yeah, I'll take the blonde. I go, okay, we'll just have their beers because there's other beers there from other breweries. You're at a brew house at this point.
We've been to craft breweries that have beers from other breweries.
I've been to brew pubs.
But like when I went out to Wichita Falls Brewing, they had some breweries, some beers from other breweries. They had a Finners Park out there for False Idol.
And and I think Dr. Jekyll and whatever. Is it Dr. Jekyll? Is it Mrs.
Jekyll
Hyde?
and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde, something. They have it. They're a brew pub.
Okay.
That's what they tell you. So I'm out there, and it's like super fucking trendy and yuppie. It's like the equivalent. You're in Yuppville, right? It's like being like with hipsters, but they actually have money.
Was Han Solo out there?
No, I didn't see any.
Okay,
it's too early in the year for that shit. The chicks had like baby.
Don't challenge the yuppies, okay?
Like that,
don't you dare challenge the yuppies.
Yeah. But they bring it out, and we're eating this. All right, I don't want to tell you all this, but I'm going to tell you all this. So we go, like, they bring out the food, and it's like 2 fucking pieces of, like, salami wrapped up, 2 pieces of ham wrapped up, a couple deviled eggs that, like, someone's white aunt fucking made. What is that other shit? It's some kind of cheese, pimento cheese that looks like some fucking, I don't know. I'm going to say it again. Somebody's white aunt made.
It's got the olives in it, right?
They got this other shit, and I was like, as Wichita Falls, so falls Wichita Falls. I'm not talking about Wichita Falls. I'm talking about Union Bear.
The pimento cheese sandwiches.
And so first off, I just want to, and they serve like, they get those cool barks of like cracker with those huge chunks of like salt on them, and then Ritz crackers. That's what I really enjoyed was the Ritz crackers.
Who doesn't like Ritz crackers?
I go, damn, this is Ritz. I act like I was like Eddie Murphy from fucking
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. But the waitress was super nice. Everybody was nice there. Phenomenal. The beer was good, actually. Lizzie had the blonde, which was really good. I tasted that or whatever. And I had the No Coast IPA, which was really good take on whatever the fuck it was.
West Coast?
No, it was No Coast. So I don't know what the hell it was or what it made that. I didn't even look it up. Because I'll tell you why. Because I had a little bit, they had a little goat cheese on there and some other shit, and I got sick. So, like, I was like, babe, I'm going to meet you at the car. And so, Red, I need your help. We got to find some De La Cruz shirts in XXL. I need your help. We can't find them down here, and I was going to text you.
2 big boy De La Cruz shirts.
Yeah. Oh, my God. On it. Thank you so much. Let me know. It's red. Red, if you can do it. Oh, my God. You look like the 4th of July. It makes me want a hot dog real bad. I appreciate you showing up here, buddy. And so I go, hey, babe, we're going to pay. We're going to get the fuck. We're going to get the hell out of here.
So Union Bear No Coast IPA is an IPA white/wheat coming in at 7.1% alcohol by volume.
Yeah, it was a wheat.
Yeah. Formerly known as our white IPA, where East Coast meets West Coast. Resin meets juice. The medium bitterness, juicy IPA is a golden-colored blizzard of flavor. Yeasty spice and resinous hops bring a citrus, aromatic hop profile.
I'm telling you, it was so damn good.
Okay.
It was really good. And it is a nice place where you can actually, if you want to take like someone that, that it's a little bit higher, a little higher toned,
send us a link
and whatnot.
Brad did.
Okay. All right. I'll check it out. Cincy shirts. That's where I got my, he sent me a Cincy shirt from there. And so it might be, where they have them.
So you can either order and have it delivered, or I can get them and ship them.
We'll check them out.
Yeah.
Thank you, bud.
You know.
I appreciate it. And so as I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, F it, and I'm like, hey, you ready to go? She goes, yeah. I go, let me go to the restroom real quick. I can use the restroom. So I go to the bathroom and I throw up in the urinal while I'm taking a leak.
What? Well, you threw up in the urinal?
Yeah. Well, I was using the bathroom and I just went and yacked.
In the urinal?
It was right there. It was out of the floor or the wall.
You an animal?
No, I'm not an animal because I didn't throw up on the wall.
Go to the real toilet and throw up?
Because it was...
Be a man!
No,
throw
I
up
was.
in the real toilet.
No. It was either going to be in the sink, the floor, or the urinal, and that's where it landed. So...
The trash can would have been a better option.
No. It wasn't like it was a ton of shit. It was just like, liquefied bullshit. So anyways, it was fucking awful. But yeah, don't get that when you go out there because it's totally overrated. It sucks. There's no flavor. There's no sauce. There's no seasoning and stuff like that. Like it's like it might be right up your alley, dude. To be honest, there's no nothing on
I would
there.
order the za.
Yeah, I would. Damn it, I want to do that so bad. But anyhow, so after we
Let's
leave
go
there,
right now and go get some za.
and so
No? Okay.
And so I felt bad because I was like, hey, I'm dragging Lizzie here. We went out to Plano, and it's actually a really nice area. It's a real nice part of town, I guess, and it's really uppity. It's why I don't like going out there. It's just uppity as shit. And so I'm like, hey, there's another brewery that's like a mile and a half, 2 miles from here. She goes, really? I go, but it's in the Colony. And she was like, you want to go? I go, I don't go to the Colony anymore, but it's on the other side. It's buried behind like where like Nebraska Furniture Mart, all this big ass area, Shields and all this. I go, yeah, let's go. There's like 3 bars back there. Let's go check it out. So we go back there, and it's Beard Science Sour House. I'm like, fuck it. Let's see what they got, The lady there at first was kind of annoying because she was still talking to some dude that, like, I was like, I'm standing there waiting to order, and she's still just fucking yammering on with this guy that's like already, it's over. And I'm like, I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm like, she goes, "I'm going to help you." I go, "Yeah, just give me 2 fucking flights." And she goes, which ones do you want? I go, "Fucking pour them. I don't care."
Dealer's choice.
I didn't say that for it, but she did she goes, "Oh, I love it when it's my choice. I love the control." I go, "Oh, yeah, I bet you do." And so it was $10 flights, which is amazing for
You probably know the feeling. Sweaty, fast breathing, quick heart rate. That's a cortisol spike. It feels awful, and its imbalance is the cause of your anxiety. Rebalance Health's 3-part anxiety system helps address it at the root. Rebalance Health lozenges are natural and designed for optimal absorption, providing 24-hour relief. Live life fully without feeling like you're fighting for it. Get 50% off your first month with code CALM23 at rebalancehealth.com.
This holiday, instead of giving them something nice, why not gift them somewhere nice? During the IHG Hotels and Resorts Cyber Sale, you can do just that and save. Shopping is easy in the IHG One Rewards app, where you'll save 20% on travel across 6,000 plus global destinations. And if you want to gift yourself somewhere nice, go ahead. You'll earn more and save more during the cyber sale. Check out all the deals at ihg.com/cyber sale. Terms apply.
Friday afternoon.
That's a good deal.
And the pours were like this.
Okay, nobody can see what you're doing.
Oh, I'm talking to you though.
Okay, but
They were like 8-ounce pours. They were
video.
They were huge.
Okay,
they're like this, And so we go over there and she writes everything on there. She tells us every one of them what they're going to taste like, things like that.
Both have the same.
No.
Okay, so she gave you 8 different beers.
Give me 8 different beers.
Okay,
and so Lizzie and I put them side by side, or one on one side, one on the other. She sat across from me. Real clean, cool place, chill. Grabbed the Connect 4 thing.
The giant Connect 4 or normal
just for the
size?
table.
Okay.
I was just gonna kick her ass on the regular size one.
I was gonna say you don't grab the giant Connect 4.
Drag it in there. They had it out there. I'll talk about that in a minute. And so we go through these beers. They're super low ABV.
Take a drink.
They're super low ABV. All right, hold on. All right, there we go. And so we start going, and it's all about flavor. Like, they're really good. They're not
beers.
They're not overly sour, and so we're going one by, and so we took a sip of each of them each. We're like, we start off with these like
you shared each one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, we took a sip and like, okay, well, try this, and I'll say this,
Right.
and so we started going on the flights. If she liked one, she got to pick which one she wanted.
Okay.
And so she chose which one she wanted, and I had the other one, and then we started playing Connect 4. And then we find out, like, there's 3 bars connected to this brewery.
3 bars, same place. I got that written down next.
So 3 of them are connected. So we go through all these drinks, and we're still feeling good. We're like, all right, let's go check it out. I go, man, there's a tiki bar. There's a tiki bar here, and I want to go to it so bad because I love tiki bars.
Okay.
So I go in there. They're fucking closed. They're like, we don't open until 5. I go, the lady next door said you were open. I just want a fucking beer. They're like, we don't open for like another 45 minutes. I'm like, all right.
All right, I'll go over there and I'll be back in 45.
Fuck it. So I go over to Truck Yard. You're at Truck Yard, right? There's Truck Yard in like Fort Worth, Mid-Cities.
I've been the one out in Dallas.
That's
but
cool.
I honestly don't remember being there. Mm-hmm. I just know I've been there because like I had a Facebook memory. It was like, hey, I'm out at Truck Yard in Dallas celebrating so-and-so's birthday.
Yeah.
Don't remember going out there.
It's the same, a little bit more spacious, and there's no, out when you go to Dallas, you have to valet your car because they park them like fucking right on top of one another. Like, you're getting a door ding if you go to the one in Dallas, right? And so we went out here.
I rode with someone out there.
Yeah.
I don't drive to Dallas to go drink.
Bro, they park it's crazy.
Yeah.
So we go out there and it's like there's not a lot of people there. There's fucking live entertainment. Like, there's someone singing. Of course, all she really knows and plays are like fucking Taylor Swift songs.
Oh, I was like Jungle Love.
I was like Jungle Love. And yeah, she didn't want to play it. I don't know what her deal was, being kind of a see you next Tuesday. But she was a nice lady. I actually almost asked her to come on the show. But anyhow, we go inside, and I'm like, hey, can we get a bucket of Miller Lights? I got to catch a buzz somehow. Let me get a bucket of Millers.
Can I take a bucket of Millers with me?
And so she, they do buckets all the time. They're like, hey, it's a bucket for like $20 or $25 or whatever. It's like, all right,
How many beers in the bucket?
5.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta have like 5
Bottles?
or 6
Bottles?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
the pints. You know, the aluminum pints.
Oh, aluminum pints. Okay. Okay.
So we're sitting out there enjoying. We're in the shade. It's a little warm, but we're out there. And let me tell you, like, this part of the colony reminds me of the part I grew up in, where we're on the outskirts, where it's just nothing but tree lines are all around you. So you feel like you're like in a different world. Like you're just like, I'm back in Kentucky hanging out because it's nothing but trees and shit. And so there's music on, and we got the shade. We're just sitting there talking.
Everywhere you look, you see someone you're related to.
Oh yeah, fuck, they're everywhere. And so Lizzie and I are just sitting there talking, and really enjoying ourselves.
Okay.
What's up, Jay? How we doing?
Oh, how's where's he at? New Mexico?
Is he? I thought he was in North Richland Hills.
No, he's
Ugh.
out of the state. How's whatever state you're in treating you, buddy?
I think he's in New Mexico.
Yes, New Mexico, Arizona, one of the two.
So we hang out for there for a little bit, talk, chat, have fun, and then we're like, you know what? Let's get out. The place is starting getting packed. It's like 4:00 in the afternoon. It's getting packed. I go, can we go to that tiki bar? She goes, yeah, let's go to the tiki bar. I go, okay. So we go in there. There's 10 fucking seats. That's it. All at the bar. They can't allow more than 20 people in there. That's it. The bartender's super cool. The assistant bartender guy's like, just doesn't say shit. He's just sitting over there just waiting to be told what to do.
And spam's all over the menu.
They've got so much whiskey there. It's bonkers. I mean, they got high-end shit, like Van Winkle type shit.
Pappy Van Winkle?
They got it out there. And so we're sitting there, and so I just start talking shit.
That made an appearance on Secret Invasion today, the old Pappy Van Winkle.
I was like, who fucking pays for that? But the cool thing is they have 2 extra little places that they call it, they're like poker rooms. So they're extensions. And they serve you through a porthole if you're in those poker rooms, which you can rent out and have people come out. And
It's not a pothole.
Porthole.
Oh, okay. Porthole, not pothole.
But I sit out there. That's where I had a couple of longboards from
Kona.
Yeah. Then I had a Maui IPA, which was phenomenal. I almost bought it today at Total Wine and brought it back. It's
delicious.
Like, hey, try this shit, So a lot of fun. And I sat there, and by the time I got to that place, and I popped back
you're
those,
a little liquored up.
I was like,
yeah,
I had people talking to me and shit to my right, and I'm sitting there telling them about it. Like, what's that number on the bottle? I go, that's how many years that shit's been in the bottle. How many in the cask, or whatever. I go, if you find yourself a low number, expect some kick. And they're like, really? I was like, dude, I'm from Kentucky, man. I don't give a shit. I'll drink that Kentucky Deluxe like a champ. I don't give a shit. Serve it to me warm.
Elstud, all good out here in New Mexico. I'll have to take y'all some beer from local breweries around here next time I go home. Yeah, let me know, Jay.
Yeah, man.
Next time you're home, let me know. I'll meet up with you. I got your beer.
There you go. We have some. We also, by the time I think y'all meet up, I got that winter ale that's been aged 2 years. We got to get him a couple of those because I only have a handful left, but you can have a couple, and it's so damn good. That's from Brew Fighters out of Fort Worth and Louisville, Texas. Yeah. So it was reserved for our Patreon members and things like that. But yeah, dude, I really did have a blast. I was sitting there. I was like, this is the kind of bar I like. It's dark. It's got tiki shit everywhere. They serve shit in cans, but they have a lot of they'll cut open a fucking pineapple and pour you a fucking knock your socks off drink.
Okay.
Or a coconut or something like that.
New Mexico, America's best kept secret. Hell yeah, I love you, buddy. Yeah. Elstud, the next time you're in town, let me know. We'll meet up, have a beer, and I got you, buddy. I got you.
Well, yeah, that's it.
I might even get this guy out. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not.
Maybe. No.
Today's my mom's birthday. Can I get a birthday shout out for my mom? Hey, Elstud's mom. How you doing?
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday. How you doing?
There you go.
You want to go out to a nice seafood dinner?
So I'm going to tell you this. So that's kind of
the next beer.
That's kind of what I was talking about, right? With
Elstud's mom?
No.
Oh, okay.
With 3 breweries being together, is you open your tab at one and you can travel. So if you want to go to the next bar, you want to go to the next bar, you want to go to the next bar, it's all open, it's all part of it.
Busby just Googled a happy birthday in Espanol. He copied and pasted it.
But it's super cool, and they have a ton of shit outside.
That's pretty cool.
Like if you're waiting for a table.
You can go to several different breweries and just have one tab. I like that.
Well, bars. Let's call them bars. 1 brewery and 2 bars.
Okay.
They had like giant chess out there. They have all these other little fun little games and stuff like that. So you can seriously go out there, screw around for a while, have a good time, and be waiting for a table. You can
My mother's a saint. Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
I'm just gonna sit here. I'm not gonna say anything. So what do we got here?
We are drinking Ruthless. This is a rye IPA, 58 IBUs, 6.6% alcohol by volume. Rye has been a staple grain for millennia, sought after for its stubborn resilience in the field and reverend for its unique flavor. Ruthless Rye IPA combines the peppery spice of rye and bright citrusy hops for complex flavors at once rustic and refined. There we go. Busby, 4 years of Spanish class, you punta. Okay. My bad, Busby. But yeah, again, guys, we're drinking a Sierra Nevada mix pack. We're 3 beers in. All two have been delicious. Here's beer number 3. Cheers.
Cheers to you, big fella.
Ruthless IPA, Ruthless Rye IPA. So,
I would say this. If you're having these beers, you're enjoying these beers and things like that. I mentioned this on one of the beer reviews that I recently did. I did a couple solo ones this past couple of days because we just kind of ran out of content, right? I will say this. Check and see what kind of beer you're having, and also check to see what temperature you're supposed to be pouring this beer at. Like some of these beers are not meant, like this IPA is not meant to be served ice cold. Most beers aren't. Like that's usually that's reserved for a lager thing or a Pilsner or something. I don't even want to say Pilsner, but like, you go to Hooters or freaking, what's that other place? Twin Peaks and stuff like that. They got, it's 29 degrees. It's ice cold. I'm like, yeah, that's cool for like Mick Ultra or, Miller Lite or something like that. But generally with IPAs or something like that, you don't want to have that beer at that temperature. It's not made to be served at that temperature. So, just to do yourself a favor, do yourself a service to the beer, pull it out of the fridge and let it, not necessarily, you don't have to sit there and just keep checking the temp, but pull it off for a little bit. Let it warm up. Let those, and if you want to open it, but let it warm up. Like most of these beers are IPAs. I think we've had one Pilsner. The rest are all IPAs. So these beers are supposed to be served at a little bit higher temperature, and you're going to enjoy them more.
Busby says Spanish teachers are always the hottest. Am I right? I had
like a 70-year-old white woman at mine in high school.
French teacher in middle school.
Yeah, in middle school.
That's why I took Spanish in middle school because Miss Manowar.
Wait, you said French?
Yeah,
but you took Spanish. You said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I took French in middle school.
You're doing great.
Because Miss Manowar.
Yeah.
Because all the guys took French.
Yeah.
Because of her.
See.
But yeah. We in this case we. Oh, we. But yeah.
Cool.
So let's just go ahead and continue the. We got a highly intensified Rapid Dave show today. You had a lot of stuff you want to talk about today.
Well, I told you to bring something to the table, but you just decided not to.
Well, you sent me.
I said I got a couple things. Let me know what you got. And so now we are.
Okay, hold on. You sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 topics.
What do we ever get to? We don't ever get to 9.
We've gotten.
We should get derailed.
We got into a couple.
Oh, okay.
But the next Rapid Dave topic is personal space.
What do you think about personal space? Do you have personal space?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
At what point does a stranger invade your personal space? Like you're standing in line.
Depends on the stranger, right?
Oh, okay. I have no buffer when it comes to that. My personal space is my personal space, no matter who it is, what they look like, or anything. I don't get too close to
I do everything I can to invade your personal space.
Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.
Looking for a fun way to win 25 times your money this football and basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/play100 and use code play100. That's code play100 at prizepicks.com/play100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Other people's?
No, yours.
Oh, mine. Okay.
You specifically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We've sat down and we've done beer reviews.
You catch me on a Sunday, and I'll air hump your ass into the existence.
I catch you like 4 beers deep on a Wednesday, and you lose your mind.
Yeah,
but you have a specific story about personal space. That's relate to the office.
I brought it up, but yeah, no. This one was. So I had a guy that he used to sit 2 desks down from me on my left, and he moved. I go, hey, where you going, buddy? He goes, oh no, I'm over here now. I go, oh okay. Right in front of me where this other chick used to sit, but she quit. And so I'm like, oh, sweet. Now I'm back to kind of just laying back, I got my feet kind of propped out, and I'm enjoying myself. I push my belly all the way up to the desk and all that kind of shit. Well, day 1, Monday, this guy, we touch feet like 40 fucking times.
And did you exchange a knowing glance?
No. I said, God damn it, like twice. And so I started looking down, let me look down. And this guy's like, it's just coming over a little too far. I go, what the fuck is he doing?
So Busby said, I used to work with a close talker. His name was Gary with 2 R's.
Sounds super fucking stupid. Gary with 2 R's.
Brad said, did you interlock toes?
No, I haven't played footsie with somebody since I was like fucking in 6th grade
That's
or 7th grade.
We play footsies every week.
No. I'm with a girl or somebody else that I don't know. Like, you're a friend.
So I don't count.
You don't count. You're just a friend. You
That
say
hurts.
just a friend. But yeah, no,
That hurts.
I sat there. You see that early handshake? The guy's like, I'm fucking done with this interview.
That's Juwan Howard's kid, Jet
Yeah.
Howard.
Yeah. Leaning into fouls. So
it wasn't a foul. He just
I just, for me though, I was like, God damn it, dude. I'm like, what are you doing? It's just too fucking close, man. Like, we should never be touching. I didn't touch the foot of the chick that sat in front of me before. Why are we touching feet?
You tried though.
No,
you tried hard.
Hell, no.
Okay.
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
She was never.
So we're playing podcasts where you didn't.
Well, you don't.
Lizzie might listen.
No.
That's cool.
Lizzie knows who this person was.
Okay,
and she knows I wanted nothing to do with her. Because all she did was chew on fucking ice for like all day. I was sitting there one morning. I go, what the fuck is that noise? I can hear it through my AirPods. I'm like, I'm just trying to listen to my podcast, and I'm like, fuck is that noise? And I take my earbuds out.
So I go, he's trying to listen to his podcast.
No, not mine. The podcast I'm listening to. I'm listening to Ben Shapiro. Everybody knows that. And so I'm sitting there trying to catch up on him. And I hear this noise. I go, Jesus Christ, it's a little early for fucking Chex Mix. It's 6:45 in the morning. No, she eats ice all day long.
What? Chex is a breakfast cereal.
God. Anyway, it was really annoying. So yeah, no, I don't like. So now we've bumped into each other. So now I just keep my feet like back the whole fucking day. I'm like, I just don't want, like, dude. But yeah, no. When we hit again, I go, God damn it! And then, so I got up for a second, and walked off. And I was like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that because he's a nice guy. He really is.
It doesn't sound like it.
Just pissed. When you had enough, man, it's like, fuck. Remember back in the day when we were like funders and shit like that, like fucking banging our mouse on the keyboard? I'd flip this table over in a second. Like, I'm getting infuriated just thinking about it because all these other people around me having like computer problems, they're like banging their mouse on them. I'm like, God damn it, shut up!
Banging your mouse doesn't do anything. El Capitino's in the house. What's going on, Captain?
What's going on?
Ben kills me with his new self. That goofy beard and the denim jacket.
I'm here for the beard. No, I listen to all the. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but yeah, no, I listen to all the guys from the Day in the Wire, most of them at least. So that's where I catch my, most of my podcasts daily. And so I listened to like 4 of them, and that kind of makes my day go on. And,
Captain sipping on a pastry stout today and loving it.
We got a pastry stout in the fridge.
We're doing great. What pastry stout? Tell us which one you're drinking.
Where's he from? Because if he's like from the East Coast, maybe Duclaw, something like that.
So isn't he? Is he not the one who's from Texas?
I meant to tell you if no, I think it is.
Is El Captain the one from Texas?
You're the one. You're the reason I went to Union Bear this past week.
Yeah.
Martin City Donut Stout. Oh, Martin City. What the hell is Martin City?
I don't know.
Shreveport. That's right. There you go.
Okay,
there you go. Yeah, no, I went to Union Bear this past week, but just had the whole story about it.
Yeah.
They
can
listen to it again later.
Cornflakes and all that. So
no, I just didn't like it.
Okay.
It was okay. It was nice uppity play. Like if you want to take a say you're going out on a date or something like that, you want to take a lady to a nice little place.
He got it
good place.
when he was in Kansas City. Okay.
Oh, nice. We
know someone out there in Kansas City.
A couple folks.
Martin City's up in Kansas City. Is that where they're at? We'll hit up. We'll have to hit up.
Now I gotta
Horny.
look it up, man.
I'll send Horny some beers if you can send me a. Yeah, it's from Kansas City. Okay.
There you go. It's today at Kansas City Staple. They back in 2013.
Okay. I'll have to. I actually almost picked up. So I saw it out at Total Wine. They had Nebraska Brewing Company. They had a mix pack.
Oh, nice. It's been a while since we had one of those beers.
I can't remember having any of them.
Been a long time.
Okay.
Long time.
But I was like, dude, I should get this, and then we should hit up Horny and try and have Horny on. And
we should. It's been a while. It's been a real long time.
The last time we had Horny on was when you were out.
Oh, nice.
You went to Vegas with Lizzie.
So it doesn't sound like we had him on. You had him on. You and him had a conversation while I was out of town.
Well,
yeah. And you broadcasted, I think, to like 1 or 2 places, not to all of them.
I broadcasted all of them.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
And then you didn't even put it on to Spreaker. You're the most half-assed broadcaster on earth, man. Like
F Kansas City, just saying. Oh, Brad, I mean, with all due defense, I get it.
I love Burrowhead Stadium. It's my favorite stadium in the world. Like, if we got to get shit done in January, that's where I like to go.
He wants to go to Burrowhead.
Yeah. I mean, they only won like 1 out of. Oh man, I want to go to Vegas so bad. Look at that sun. It is so hot out there. Just put me in the pool, baby.
I love Mandalay Bay. Like,
I love them all. Like Lizzie's now infected with REI out there because we stayed the last couple times.
When I went to Vegas for when I was working for EB Games at our managers conference, it was at Mandalay Bay.
That's where most of them are.
And
big property,
dude.
Big property.
Had a blast out there. We'd actually won a contest where we got like a nice little dinner out, like the steakhouse out there.
Yeah,
and it was
like
crazy.
Prime? Is it Prime? Maybe.
Possibly.
It's right there on the outer street. It's pretty cool.
It was on like Crawl Night, which Crawl Night was where all the different video game companies and developers had their own room.
Oh, nice.
And in every room they had an open bar.
Ooh.
So by the end of the night, you're crawling from room to room.
That's so awesome.
So we go there, and like that was when City of Heroes came out. I don't know if you remember that game. It was a PC game.
No idea.
And so me and a couple other guys, we had capes on.
Sounds like Laser Shoot Larry.
So we Laser Shoot Larry came out that year, the newer one.
We're going to Vegas for a day when we leave vacation. Food suggestions. White Castle.
There's a White Castle out there.
White Castle, baby.
So here's what you do. You get off the plane and you say, take me to the closest casino.
No, you don't do that.
No, that's what we do.
Well, that's what we do, but
right.
not for food.
No, hold on. So you do that. You walk out of the casino.
I know you have a White Castle there.
You go 5 minutes away and there's a Denny's. You hit up Denny's.
It's about 10 minutes from Mandalay Bay. But yeah.
And then you go down and have
them drop you off at MGM Grand. It makes it a whole lot easier.
Probably about an hour after that, you're right there by White Castle.
Yeah.
And you stop off, you get you some White Castle and have a good time.
There's a couple places in Bellagio I'd recommend. I'd have to look them up for the name and things like that. But
we're doing good, Townsy. We're doing good. How you doing, brother?
But yeah, I would check them out. Also, the Wynn has like some really good little eateries and things like that.
Jeremy Lin over there.
So, see a coach now? Oh, Jesus, that fucking
there's
guy.
Juwan Howard.
Yeah,
coach of Michigan,
jackass coach of the year. But yeah, no, Brad, definitely do that. I would say go to Bellagio first. I think. Let me find. You know what?
Let me White Castle.
Let me look it up. But you got to hit up White Castle.
Hit up White Castle.
Yeah. Bellagio and the Wynn. There's all right. Let me see. Bellagio.
Yeah. Cosmo was a good time.
Oh, so fucking good.
We've had some great times out at the Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, either Michael Mina or Lago. That's in.
Yeah, thanks for the alert, Captain. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that's in there. I'll be honest with you. If you go to Cosmopolitan or REI, they connect in certain areas and things like that. And there's like amazing. Like Carbone's is out there, which is really good, but you got to get the right shit. It's family style type place.
Maybe go hit up Margaritaville. I don't know.
No, don't do that. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I've had a great time out of Margaritaville.
Go to Margaritaville. Don't listen to Alan. He's just like an idiot when it comes to this stuff. But there's another there is seriously there's a nice little restaurant in Wynn, and there's one in the Wynn and there's one in the Encore, and it's just a really cool little place to go. Superb food and things like that. I'll look it up if I can. But yeah, no,
you could probably run into my friend Pete while you're out there.
No, he's in Mandalay Bay. Yeah. Between Mandalay Bay and
in like the mall right there, right?
Between Mandalay Bay and the Luxor, as you're walking, if you're coming from Luxor, it's on the right, and if you're coming from Mandalay Bay, it's on the left. It's the the sports store.
My friend
there.
Pete Rose, you might have heard of him. I don't know.
Yeah, Margaritaville's terrible. Don't go in there. Like, there's one right off the strip. Like, it's cool for people watching, but you know what?
No, definitely, yeah. Just walk in Mandalay Bay and just yell, "Pete!"
But if you close to Margaritaville, if you go to like Paris, there's an outdoor it's not all outdoor, but there's you can hang out on the patio.
The Circle Bar out there.
Shut up.
Go to the Circle Bar.
You go out there. Good food, good breakfast food, things like that. Ask to sit outside if it's not summertime, and it's got tons of covering and things like that where the sun isn't getting you, and you can just people watch and have a nice little meal and a couple drinks.
The last time I went out to Circle Bar out there, they had a little person as a bouncer.
Listen to you talk is the nuttiest shit that I do every week. Like, you are so crazy.
It was so great. Like,
I love Vegas. I want to go back so bad. I want to go back so bad.
And you get those big old yard margaritas where it comes with a neck strap, right?
I mean, your hand gets tired, right?
Yeah, well, it's big.
Yeah.
You know, and you're going to walk up and down the strip.
And you're going to keep it going anyways.
Yeah. And then you got the prostitute trading cards out there.
They don't really do those much anymore.
They don't?
No.
You don't have the guys walking around slapping them? And
it's changed to now where it started coming back this past time I was there. And so I saw a couple, and I go, ooh, can I have some? It's been...
You got any first editions
dude,
in there?
It's been like 5 years since they had them. And so when I went out there, I was like happier than like a pig in shit. Like, I was like, ooh, hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, they're like, ah!
Hey, can I work a trade for you? These ones are mint condition. But like, you can also like hit up like... We would go to Walgreens and CVS.
Of course.
And you get the tall boys. They're like 2 for like $8 or something like that.
Back in the day, yeah, 2 for $5, and then the prices have gone up a little bit.
Up. That's why I said 2 for $8. Yeah. And you get that just because like the biggest thing is like when we go to Vegas, we don't stay anywhere for a long time.
Yeah.
We're in and out. We're a surgical strike team. We'll go in. We hit up the roulette tables, and we'll hit a couple here. Alan's cards are all stick together. Not all. I mean, I take care of them. Okay? Oh, I take care of my cards.
Well, yeah, no, I grabbed like a 12-pack before and kind of rolled down the strip with it because I'm like, you know what? I get a 12-pack for like $10, $12 or whatever. But, you know, the two tall boys we have.
I always bring a backpack with me.
Since you got that backpack.
We get 4. Yeah. 2 to drink now and 2 to have when we finish those 2. Mm-hmm. Because we don't hang out anywhere long enough for a waitress to bring us anymore. The only place we hung out long enough was when we went to the Cosmo. And me, you, Liz, and your mom.
That was the Monte Carlo.
Was that the Monte Carlo?
Yeah. Okay. It's now called MGM Park or Park MGM. It's super fancy.
We sat down at that roulette machine for ever. At times he treats them like Buffalo Bill did that shit.
But yeah, no, we that day though. Yeah, we were getting pretty good service throughout the whole day. But
it was
when we got to her,
and we said we need a beer and a shot. And I think we were doing shots of Fireball.
Yeah,
that was like in our Fireball heyday.
Is there Fireball or Jaeger? I can't remember.
I think it was Fireball. I'm pretty sure it was Fireball. But it was hey, come back every 10 minutes with a beer and a shot.
Oof.
And she sure as shit showed up every 10 minutes with a beer and a shot, and there was what was there? Four of us
Did
there.
we go on a Tuesday or something like that? Tuesday or Wednesday or some shit like that? It was a Wednesday? Yeah. So, Wednesday afternoon at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you can get just sloshed all you want. You just got to tip them.
Well,
just
Wednesday
tip the shit
you got the flight from Spirit where it was for 2 people because I bought mine and Liz's ticket for $70 round trip for both of us.
It's so great.
It was just like we were actually sitting there at work and I IM'd you I IM'd you. We were both in the office at the same time. So we both were still in funding. I came over to you, I go, dude, round trip for 2 people is like $75. Vegas on Wednesday. I was like, we going? You go, yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Just want to go to Vegas. I love Vegas. I love going for day trips. That's more my fun. But, when I went, I took Lizzie there for her birthday. We stayed, I think, an extra day. I kind of roped in Valentine's Day a little bit, just to get it in there. But we had a lot of fun. And, it's like, shit, man. But it's like planes started getting delayed and shit. I was like, oh, my God, this is terrible. But I didn't flip out. I go, hey, I just need to know if the plane's taking off. She go, well, we're trying. I go, well, that's cool. I'm just going to tell this hotel I got to stay another day. I mean, trust me. You know how many Instagram models I've seen walk through this fucking casino floor? I go, I know them all.
Townsy said, be my first time in America next year, let alone Vegas.
Oh, shit. Let me know.
When are you going?
Oh.
You're going to Vegas next year? Let us know.
Yeah, tell me. Man, Florida for 14 nights? Florida? Holy shit, that's a long time in Florida.
Just so you know, that's not Vegas. No, Florida's not Vegas.
Well, he's probably coming over for like 3 weeks or something like that.
Just trying to make sure he understands that.
Floriada. Maybe that's a hotel over there.
Floridia?
Floriada?
Sounds fancy.
It's the fanciest place I've ever heard of in my life.
I want to talk about something that I've noticed a lot more here lately.
Yeah?
Oh, I know. I'm not going to Vegas.
What part of Florida are you going to?
You just crushed our hopes and dreams.
Hey, there's casinos down in Florida.
If you were going to Vegas, you might meet a couple people there.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to Florida, hell, I love Florida. I love Miami. Shit, if you're going to Miami, see.
I had a good time out.
Disney
in
and Universal, you're going to Orlando. Okay. Yeah, I don't support Disney at all anymore. I almost canceled my subscription today.
Okay.
I was going to hit you up about it. I go, hey, there's Bellagio right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a big trend that I've been noticing here lately.
Oh, yeah?
Is
how working out is like racist?
No, I didn't notice that. A female's walking around wearing
me too.
I'm only going for Star Wars today.
Yeah. I heard it's cool. Make sure you bring that checkbook.
The sports bra.
What about?
Like, that's all people wear nowadays.
Who's all people?
Females.
Okay. Like where?
Like.
That's clothing.
Right.
That's outdoor clothing for them.
Your top apparel is just a sports bra.
Yeah, I saw some chick downtown with that today on. I didn't have a problem with it. But I've seen other chicks that I've seen walk around like downtown, and I had like a massive problem with it.
Right. But it's just become like it's just okay. Like,
it's like a tank top. Yeah, it's like a tank top. It just doesn't cover their midsection. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's a tank top. What's wrong with that? Don't you want to see more skin? You're a want to see some more skin guy.
Not always.
Oh, you sure? We got a good deal and I couldn't pass it up? Yeah. They'd have to. Yeah, right now, just from what I heard, the Disney Resort and things like that are super low right now on sales. They're actually running promotions of things for Christmas time because there's no one going to the park right now. Because I think they've just had enough of their bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's nuts. If I could somehow go to check out Star Wars and not fucking deal with Disney and their bullshit, I would go.
Well, you have to go through Disney to
that's why I'm not fucking going. Lizzie's been busting my ass about it for years. I'm like, I'm kind of just like, okay. I'm like, I'd love to see it, but I see it through everybody else's stories and all this other shit. But yeah.
If you ever try planning a trip there, hit up Kim.
Yeah, they go all the time, right? Or they know.
She does like
trips for that?
Yeah.
Nice. Real nice. Yeah, no, I just can't do it. But yeah, no, I for Universal, like I'd love to go to Universal, I think.
Okay.
But I can't. I'd love to go for Halloween. Halloween would be cool.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so you don't like sports bras, huh?
It's just because
you want them to go all natural, bare chested?
I mean, well, obviously, but it's become more commonplace where it's like whatever happened to? I don't know. Am I just becoming like an old man?
That's a damn good deal there, Townsy.
It was 14 nights for the price of 7, minus $1,400 in merch and dining, $400 gift card and Disney dining.
Yeah, I mean they're giving it away right now.
Yeah,
they have to because no one's going. They got too fucking. They went the wrong way, man. Went too crazy.
But yeah, it's just they're everywhere now, and it's like you can't go somewhere without seeing someone wearing that. Like,
no, I don't see it that often.
You don't go out that much.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. I went for 2 days and spent at least $1,500.
That's what I'm saying. You should have waited, Red Brad, because it's
go
bonkers
now.
cheap now. Yeah.
But it's just it's everywhere now. Like,
yeah,
and I get it. Like, it's
crazy,
hot
Townsy.
here, right? Like, it's hot.
What are you throwing a fit for? What are you pissed? You can't wear a sports bra? Just wear a sports bra.
I can wear.
Just cover those little titties up.
I can wear.
You got solid B cups over there, buddy. Just shake them for them.
Borderline C.
I mean, damn, yeah, I've seen it. I know you are.
Fuck paying $30K just to stay at that shit.
Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, and I
thought it was funny. The Star Wars hotel closed just 1 year later. Yeah, but like I know people like our buddy Gillum went out there to it and had a blast.
Oh yeah,
loved it.
He's got a blast anywhere he goes. He's a fun guy. He just likes to have fun. He just likes having a good time.
He's loving life.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I just no way. There's no way. Yeah, I'm out on it. Even though I'd love to see it, but I'm just like, well, I've kind of already seen it through everything else and whatnot. So, what else you got? We got about 15 minutes before we get out of there.
A little baseball?
We can talk baseball if you want. We just did an SB baseball podcast. We were talking about a lot of fun things going on in the MLB, De La Cruz, MLB game, things like that.
DLC, I love that guy.
Yeah. Check it out. It'll drop tomorrow.
Thoughts on the home run derby?
I thought it was fun. I don't know if I like the format.
Okay.
But
what's your problem with the format?
I like the dingers.
Okay. Well, obviously. But what's your problem with the format?
I don't know. Go back to where it's not bracket style. Maybe. Oh, we got to finish this?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm struggling, bro. I'm struggling. These are too high ABV, bro. I can't do it.
You have like a swig there. But what'd you think about it? You've got Vlad Jr. wins. Thoughts? Concerns?
Mm-mm.
You gonna swallow that?
So tasty. I was letting it have a mouthfeel.
Brad, I think they need to go back to the old format. 10 outs. No kids getting killed in the outfield, maybe pitching machine.
That kid didn't
instead
die.
of a human. Oh, no. You got to have the human pitching.
Well, my whole thing is this, and this is something that I was bitching about. To be honest,
they've always had the kids out there, like as far back as I can remember.
Listen, these home run derbies are fun to have, right? And if you don't care about them, you just want to see the guys just hit dingers. That's fine, but it really does come down to the human pitchers. Like, the guy's like, hey, throw it right here. And the son bitch is throwing it like 3 feet outside. They can't do it. They're on the spot. They can't do it. And I'm not saying it ruined it, but it made a difference in the game, or it made a difference in the competition, right?
Well, I think it made a difference with the clock now, right?
No.
Versus the number of
where
pitches.
it's being thrown.
Well, where, but like it's like before when you didn't have a clock, you could kind of take a second. But then you also had like the meme that was shared because like Pete Alonso a couple years ago brought his old high school coach in.
Yeah.
And like when you saw his pitching chart, every pitch that guy threw was right in the same spot.
I don't care who you bring.
And he didn't bring him back this year, which I think is a mistake.
I don't care who you.
And it's probably why he lost.
Yeah. He had a chance to win 3 in a row. I think King Griffey's the only person that won 3 in a row.
I don't think it was 3 in a row. It's just 3
total?
Three total, yeah.
And he had a chance to win 3 in a row.
Did you see who was taking pictures out there this year? Ken Griffey.
Yeah.
Was taking pictures at the home run derby.
Yeah. It's good to see the kid out there. He's getting old, man. We're all getting old, and it's good to see him.
You had a little a reunion from the 90s Mariners minus the big unit.
Yeah.
He wasn't out there.
He wasn't taking pictures?
He wasn't there. Guy. He's a pitcher guy for the NFL.
Oh.
But yeah, no, he wasn't out there. But I've always loved the home run derby. It's just home runs are fun. What the hell is personal space?
Get too close and find out. What's up? Well, how you doing, Grumpy? Good to see you, buddy.
What's up, Grump?
Let's see. Don't know baseball. Only experiences baseball was trying to play it at school and being the person behind the batter and getting clubbed in the head. You're too close. Yeah. That was the position I played most of. I was either a catcher, outfield, or pitcher. And yeah, no, I love playing catcher. Catcher is my dude. Jonah Heim looked phenomenal behind him. I love his get up. The dude, like the splattered paint on the white. Oh boy, full chub. My next jersey will be a Jonah Heim Texas Ranger jersey for sure. Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
But that also takes me back to the All-Star game, and the biggest problem I had with the All-Star game this year is the players weren't wearing their team jersey.
That's the least of my worries. I thought it was good. I thought it was a fun time. It got a little slow at times. It bogged down a little bit, right? But
it's baseball.
The mics and the hot mics and things like that, I thought it was great. I thought it was a really good change on the season. Big fan. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was fun.
I love the mics because with baseball, during the All-Star games, the only time you're going to get that, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to get that during a game. Although I would like for them to have like mic'd up players,
like Sunday night football or Sunday night baseball. They could totally happen,
right? And I think they do mic them up, right. But like I like the miking them up and talking to them while they're out there in the field.
I mean, Eovaldi was throwing pitches while talking about.
Looking for a fun way to win 25 times your money this football and basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/play100 and use code PLAY100. That's code PLAY100 at prizepicks.com/play100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this football season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of statistics, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and an enormous selection of players and stat options are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million football fans who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
It goes, got a slider coming.
There's one pitch. He's like, I hope Heim knows this is coming.
Yeah. And that was the thing. He goes, what's he going to make it? He knows what he knows. I trust him. He's going to call it, and I'm going to throw it. You know what I mean?
But like even like talking to like the outfielders and things like that, and like there was the Ranger out there.
Did you call this one in? Did you read it?
No.
Hold on. Time out.
Hop Hunter. IPA Hop Hunter.
There you go.
We are drinking a 6.2% alcohol by volume. Hop Hunter uses pure, powerful hop oil drawn directly from the
boners
lupulin.
Oh,
inside whole
Uranus
for an extra blast of flavor.
Oh,
turning this hop
that's where I blast my flavor at
into the ultimate IPA experience. It's pretty delicious. Distilled hop oil they use in this one.
Nice. And
it's pretty damn tasty. But
it's been a good pack.
I like the mic'd up players. I like hearing that.
That was one of the biggest, I think, selling points. Like people were talking about that today. Like that's all they were kind of tweeting about and stories and things like that about.
Even like you get with like the NFL, like you'll mic up a player for the whole game, right?
Oh yeah.
And then like a week later, you release a lot of the audio from that. I love that. Do that more with the MLB.
Yeah, why not? I mean, is it really that distracting?
I like it. You had the catcher that was mic'd up when he got hit in the nuts with the pitch. And he hits it, he's like, oh. But just just even hearing the guy out there in the outfield, right? And the ball's hit to him, and you hear him just starting to run. You hear the
yeah,
and then you hear he's not going to quite get to it. He's like, oh.
Yeah, my whole thing, that my only downside is this to the whole thing, to the whole. I couldn't stand that sound.
I don't mind.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Did you hear the? So they had the celebrity softball game. Right?
Didn't watch it. I know what happened. I don't ever watch it.
But so they had that, and you had they got a majority of the players mic'd up. Did you hear JoJo Siwa?
Who the hell's JoJo Siwa?
She was a dance. She was a girl in Dance Moms. She's a.
You don't have to go any further. I don't know who the fuck
Bella
this person is.
knows who she is.
I doubt it.
I'll tell you that.
She's not a twat either. So no, she doesn't
but
know
anyways,
who that is.
But she gets a pitch is hit to her, and she kind of hits a slow rolling grounder, and when she hits it, you hear her go, "Oh."
Put a little drop in there.
Because last year she had an in the park home run.
Oh, really?
And so it was oh, here's her bat. What's she gonna do? And she's a dribbler, and when she hits it, she's like, oh,
Jesus.
But yeah,
yeah, I have no idea who that person is. Yeah, I mean, we've been sitting here all year and talking about how much we love baseball, and we've been watching so much more baseball, and they've introduced so many extra players. Where even DLC, EDLC.
Oh, I love Run DLC.
Has been just absolutely electrifying. You got Ohtani, that's like the unicorn. You talk about all these players, and we even talk about it on SB Baseball. You know what I mean? It's
but they've started saying because you see a lot of people Ohtani's the first person since Babe Ruth to do it, and you see the thing stop saying he's the first person since Babe Ruth.
Is he not?
He's the first person to his numbers versus Babe Ruth's numbers they're nowhere near compatible.
Well,
they're nowhere near close.
They say that because he sincerely is the first person since Babe Ruth to do anything close to that, and Babe Ruth was a legend and an icon.
But the stuff the stuff Ohtani has done in the first, we'll just say we'll cut Ohtani off at the first 60 games, are better than the numbers that Ruth put up in a full season.
Yeah, you had guys that worked in a factory throwing baseballs to them and shit like that. Come on now.
Okay.
You got trained professionals now that
let's get into this.
Seriously.
Because this rolls into Bob Cousy.
Who the fuck is Bob Cousy?
Former Boston Celtic great. Who
the guy that plays basketball. How the fuck is that rolling from basketball to baseball?
You're talking about.
You're the worstest segue ever.
No,
you're
I'm not. Because
you're worse than those stupid segues that people ride around downtown. Terrible segue.
Well, will you shut your mouth and let me talk? How's that sound?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I don't have any. I don't have my headphones on, so I'm hearing what you're pushing.
There you go. They all can hear it though.
Okay.
Way to go, Alan. Exactly. What a stupid segue.
But you got people be like, oh, talking about Bob Cousy and those guys when they played basketball. They're like, oh, well, you played against.
Why'd you say it like that? You go basketball. Why the fuck you say it like that? You weirdo. You're out there playing basketball with your little ball out there dribbling around like some asshole.
Because he's in Boston.
God,
so I'm just saying, my cousin
such a weird
in Boston,
from Boston, cousin from Boston.
But
God, you hear everything, but you retain nothing.
But he's like, you know what?
Dumbest motherfucker on earth.
He goes, who gives a darn if we played plumbers and firefighters? At least we didn't play against a bunch of TikTok dancers and Twitch streamers. We played against men.
I mean, that's a true statement. But then again, I don't know who's in the NBA that's a TikTok dancer, or I think he's confusing Patrick Mahomes' brother with a professional basketball player.
No.
Or Juju Smith-Schuster. He's not playing against that. Sound like the cake boss. He did, right? Sound like a jackass. Playing a basketball game here. You old fucking honky.
Well, yes,
Crack-ass
white.
cracker. Yeah, I mean, You're barely white. You're half Italian. I don't consider you white. I told my kids that too. I'm like, you're half Italian, you bunch of shits. I was like, He's secretly from New Jersey? Yeah, from Newark.
From Detroit.
Alan, you should be on The Sopranos when if they bring it back. You can be some low-level fucking bookie or something like that.
Hey, I'll be low level, but you know what? I'll hang around all the way to the season finale.
Don't screw anybody over, man. Don't screw anybody over.
I know,
But yeah, no,
right?
the way it is now, yeah, absolutely. Like how they played back in the 80s or late 70s, things like that. Yeah, it's totally different. Like, and I'm glad you brought that up because we're talking about the new rules that are coming out, right?
Oh, for the NBA?
For the NBA.
So you got 2 rules that were just approved today, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday
or today? Was it today?
Yesterday or today? I don't remember which one.
Roger,
but
Roger.
one revolves around challenges. So if you challenge your first play, if you challenge it, right now the rule is you get 1 challenge.
Right.
But if you challenge your first play and it goes right, you get a second challenge.
Yeah. They're trying to adopt like the NFL.
Kind of like with the
shit.
NFL. NFL, you get 2 challenges. If you get them both right, you get a third.
That's how they started there,
The
too.
NBA, they're starting with 1. You get that one right, you get a second one.
Yeah.
But the other one's around the flop.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
So you get a what was it?
You get a tech? You get,
but it's a non-personal foul tech.
you get technical on the ball, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they get a shot, but it revolves around like because you have like certain technical fouls that count towards ejection.
Oh, okay.
This one doesn't count towards an ejection.
Oh, I wish it did. I thought it did. I'm sorry.
But either way, like they call the flop, it goes to the other team. They get the free throws, right?
Yeah.
So
I think it should be almost like soccer. Like if you're caught flopping, like once.
well, everybody flops in soccer.
Well, I'm saying though, if you get caught doing it, you know, it's a yellow, maybe even a red at certain points, or something like that, where your ass is gone. Like later, we'll see you. You'll see you in 2 days, and I'm all a fan for that too because let's be honest, LeBron, like all these other players and shit like that, have been caught flopping so hard. I mean, so fucking hard. I'm like, dude, you're playing fucking basketball, dude. One, it's not that physical, and it's like, come on, you know. I understand Townsy. It depends on who you're playing against. It really does. They all don't flop, but damn it, that's what needs to be stopped.
They all don't flop, but they all flop.
They brought this into the NBA. The NBA adopted like the whole fucking, oh my God. You know, have you seen LeBron? He got shot like 47 times on the court once. I mean, he was just taking them like, fucking all over the place.
But like also like part of like with LeBron, like I don't want to defend him, but at the same time, like
Sounds like you are.
he is a man amongst boys.
But he can't act like a man.
But if he went up
But
hard,
he wants to act like a boy amongst men.
He goes up there and he gets fouled hard and he goes through with it and they're not calling it. And he's like, dude, I'm getting the crap slapped out.
He acted like he got fouled last year. And like, you know, whatever. And it threw it up in the air and it went in. He's like, I'm 6'8", 230 fucking pounds. I can't believe I just hit that fucking layup.
I don't want to defend LeBron, but I'm going to defend LeBron. I'm just saying.
The guy didn't even fucking touch him. And because he acted like a fucking
I don't know.
crazy
He
person.
probably touched
No,
him.
they didn't.
He
They show the
probably
replay. They go, he never touched him.
Show me the video.
No, it's fucking on the internet. Go
Show me.
look it up.
Show
I
me.
bet if I told you it was like the soccer player's vag, you can get that quick link on your goddamn thing. I don't need to show
I
you
don't
shit.
have any soccer players' vaginas on my phone.
What's that one that Hope Solo? I bet you got a Hope Solo over there with that Arby's melt.
Dude, yeah, Brad, you ain't wrong. Or bring those prime 80s Pistons to today's game, and those flops will be real.
Yeah.
Dude, there's the bad boys, those 80s Pistons teams were just, they beat the ever-living shit out of you.
Yeah. You were definitely sore after those games because you were getting the shit hacked out of you, beat out of you, and everything else.
The game's different now than it was then.
I don't
right?
mind it either.
Like,
I don't mind the less violent game. My whole problem is
how dare you? Hope Solo was a nice lady.
She
What's
wasn't
Hope
nice.
Solo have to do with anything?
she was because I said Hope Solo. She wasn't nice. She was wasn't she a see you next Tuesday? Didn't she like blame someone for like a
Jeremy Stevens,
like
former tight end for the Seahawks.
Yeah, he lost his job because of her. Like, she was like, oh, he was like talking to me, real derogatory. I mean, somebody's lost his job.
But at the same time, he kind of slapped her around.
Did he slap her around? I don't remember anything. How the fuck do you know? You're going out to play with your dick for like, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, no, flopping, bring it in. Let's start penalizing it. I want it for football as well. When I say football, because Townsy's here, and I want it for soccer as well. If it goes back to the VAR or any type of review, and it's determined that nobody was ever you were not touched, anything like that, I want a yellow, I want a technical, and if you get caught again, you're out. And not only are you out, but you're gone the next game. Hostile down in this mother. What is going on? You guys act like LeBron didn't also elbow someone in the face and slam him open. Let's fight a guy who is 6'9", 270 like he's a paper. Yeah, no. I am not a LeBron fan. I actually can't stand the guy. I think he's a total douche. You know? He's a flopper. He's also like an asshole. Like, he's trying to throw you an elbow, but if you come up next to him, like, try to defend him, put your hand straight up in the air, he fucking falls down on the ground. Like, it's unbelievable. Should get more, I don't know if that says penile. It's kind of weird for diving and acting like a fish out of water. Yeah, no. If you go down and you're writhing in pain and it was found that you were not touched, every minute that you're down on the ground is a game suspension for me. Absolutely. If you're on the ground fucking grabbing your knee and no one touched you, you're like, ah!
Looking for a fun way to win 25 times your money this football and basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/play100 and use code PLAY100. That's code PLAY100 at prizepicks.com/play100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
I need to see some kind of fucking medical report that says you did something or you tore it on your own, so you get out of it.
So you're against Peter Griffin?
Peter Griffin's a legend. I don't want to hear anything else about it.
You have all these? Did you talk about all these comments?
No, I don't know any of these fucking people.
Hostile. You guys act like LeBron didn't also elbow someone in the face and slice him right open. Let's fight a guy who is 6'9", 270 like he's paper. Townsy, they should get more penalization for diving and acting like a fish out of water. Well, they're going to get a tech now, right?
Yep.
Hostile, you don't have to be. He is still the best all-around ball player to ever play the game.
Michael Jordan is. Thank you very little.
Yeah, Michael Jordan's already a hack. The gamemanship, baby.
No, that's not gamemanship.
Like the Neymar incident was on the floor longer than a dropped burger.
That's what we get when Allen comes back. There you go.
What?
Penalization.
Penal. Hashtag penis. So real quick, guys, we're going to put everybody on notice. We got it coming up here soon. We are 22 days away from the Hall of Fame game and 57 days away from the NFL regular season. We've got a couple different leagues going on this year, guys. One, we have our normal Strikeout Beer League, which priority to that goes to members of our Patreon. After Patreon, members of our Twitch. After that, people who follow on a regular basis, show up to the show on a regular basis. And then we've got the Strikeout Beer NFL League that we're calling this year, where we're working on trying to, it's so close I can taste it. It is, Elstud. It's so fucking close. But we have the NFL fantasy football season where every person is going to run a NFL team in this league. Run your team. Rap Dave's running the Bengals. I'm running the Lions.
We were just talking about that, too.
Mike Graham's going to run the Cowboys. Old School's going to run the Chiefs. Do I have to come back and whoop ass in the league again? I mean, you could try.
We're going to do, we'll have the fantasy league, the normal one where we have a draft, but we're going to have
a normal one, whereas we're actually ramping up the points this year. The scoring is going to be insane and out of control. We're doing a point per completion, point per reception, less yards per point. Just it's going to be a very, very high scoring league. We're actually doing a super flex too with it.
Oh,
for the Strikeout Beer League. So yeah, it's going to be fun. But yeah, so we got all that going on. The way to guarantee your spot is to be part of the Patreon. They get first priority. Damn it, I wanted to run the boys. Give me the damn Bills.
Can't. We already got someone for the Bills.
Did we?
What's his name from the Beard podcast or whatever? He's from Northern New York or New York.
Beard Laws?
Yeah, Beard Laws.
Oh, okay.
He's a New York guy.
Sorry, Elstud.
If not, we'll let you know. But yeah, you probably don't get.
You're in Texas, or there's not a New Mexico team. You can have the Texans
Or Arizona.
or Arizona.
What if I sub to OnlyFans?
Well,
I mean, I still post on OnlyFans. No one knows about it, but it's there.
Elstud, you're viewer number 2 for the show. Mike Graham is viewer number 1.
I'll give you a list of teams. You can have the Tampa Bay fucking Airs.
You can. I don't know that you want them, but he said, give me a list of teams. We got you, Elstud. But yeah, no. Elstud, you're viewer number 2. Mike Graham's viewer number 1. When we started doing the podcast, it was for Mike Graham.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. We'll post it. We'll get going here really soon on it because we do need to fill it. You need to start the league. You need to open it up so we can get people in there to have their team.
I'm looking on finding a league where I can do 32 teams.
And currently, your team name will be some way associated with the team that you're repping, so we can keep track of all this shit.
Send me details for all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell, he's the Buffalo team. Never mind. Hostel, you're the Buffalo guy, right? Yeah, he's Buffalo. I think Hostel's Buffalo. I think we were sitting at the bar and I said, I think it was Hostel.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's a.
I mean, Hostel definitely gets it over Beard Laws.
We damn near had
Hostel. I will sub the Dave's OF. It's a strikeout beer.
It's a strikeout beer. It's a bunch of foot picks and stuff like that. I've only posted one ball pick on that thing.
Like honestly, like the cheapest way to guarantee your spot is the Patreon, which is patreon.com/strikeoutbeer. It's $3 a month.
But $3
a month.
That's what
you get extra content. You
buy us a beer.
We do a lot. We're going to do our mock drafts in there. We're going to post a lot of. We post a lot of our rankings in there earlier. You get early access to the beers, the cigars.
You're close to Boston.
And
okay.
like other stuff, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll see. Like we said, when we were sitting at the bar the other night, we were sitting there going through all the teams in the league. I don't think we have a
Pats guy yet.
And
if you want the Patriots,
bring back Sockcam. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Yeah. Because, we had so many cameras going. Like, we started including, like, ball shots and shit. But I was like, this is just too much work.
We had the regular cam, the sock cam. We had the front yard cam.
The front yard cam was fun. It really was. While we were doing it.
We've had glitter pool.
Glitter pool was fun. Yeah, glitter pool was fun. We had a remote camera for that. Yeah. It's always something.
Yeah.
It's always something.
We'll do some stuff.
So, but I appreciate everybody being there.
Again, the number one way to guarantee your spot into anything is being one of our Patreon. And again, you get into Patreon for $3 a month.
Yeah.
And right now, like literally, I've been running this for a little while now. The next 5 people to sign up for our Patreon, you get the first month free. You sign up for it. After you sign up for it,
you're gonna cash them.
I'm going to send you the money back.
There you go.
Depending on what tier you sign up for, it's $3 to $9. I think is our tier.
Just do 3. The $9 won't exist. We got a guy that's in there that he won't quit.
Where's the Patreon link?
It's patreon.com.
It's patreon.com/strikeoutbeer. We're going to post it.
I meant to hit you up the other day, man. I was like, dude, where the hell has this guy been? I was going all the way back for Dry January.
Oh, Javi?
No. Hostel. I was like, dude. Where the hell has this guy been? I was like, man, I ain't seen him forever.
He shows up.
No. Because I was trying to watch his stream. Like, I was like,
okay.
Dude, you catch his stream on a late night, you're just fucking sitting there vibing. You're having a good time. You turn off all the lights. You got the only thing you got on is that computer screen, maybe like a game on one of the TVs. You sitting there having a drink, you just fucking listen. You fucking listen to all these Letterkenny shit. You're just having a fucking good time. You're just having a good time. I hope everything's good, man. I was thinking about
working on the house.
Fuck,
you
all
get
I
a
want
house.
to do is
That's
play
all.
golf.
That's all you do once you get a house. But yeah, no. Patreon.com/strikeout beer. You sign up for that, you have dibs into anything that we have.
Cooling in your underwear. I'm telling you.
Who cares about copyright? Am I right? Yeah. Until we try and do something and YouTube kicks us off.
What's copyright? What have we done on copyright? I mean, we get popped on Facebook every so often now.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I don't care about that. Yeah. Let's get the hell out of here.
So again, we were drinking a mix pack from, what's the name of the brewery again?
Sierra Nevada.
Sierra Nevada. Delicious. Good and good for you. All 4 beers we had were delicious. They were all great. If you can get your hands on it, get it.
I would say so.
We're going to go ahead and end the show. We're going to have our after show Patreon chug.
Thanks,
So one thing that we do every Wednesday is after the show we do a Patreon chug. And then just kind of chill out in the backyard, smoke some stogies, and chill by the pool. And
no baseball on tonight, so we got
no baseball?
No. It's summer break, dude.
Oh, yeah. We got Summer League going on.
Sucks.
Maybe we'll just...
I've been hitting up on DraftKings.
Let's rock out some music out there.
I got neighbors, man.
I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby.
I told you to host. You can host this. I'll just come out to your place. We can just hang out there.
I don't have anywhere to put you.
I feel like that every single week when he shows up. I'm like,
maybe
I'll lock the door this week. Maybe I'll lock the door this week.
I'll just call you and you'll unlock it.
Maybe. But yeah, Old School, thanks so much for the raid. You came in earlier. Really appreciate it. Oh,
thank you.
On CBS at 9? There's WNBA at 9? Oh, shit, we're going to put that on. Watch my girl young. Oh, hell.
I was out in the car today and it was like, I think it was like 1 o'clock. And there were like, the Dallas Wings won today. Like the game had already been played.
Yeah,
they played super early. But yeah. But again, guys, we have, in case you don't know, we have a lot of different like podcasts, like straight little podcasts we do. We have the SB Fantasy Football Podcast.
Oh, so many.
The SB Baseball Podcast, Ranger Roundup, Talking Lines with Alan, Part-Time Nerd, which I'm going through every episode of Secret Invasion that's coming out now.
Yeah.
Check
big shout out to Hostile Dot coming in on the Patreon.
All right. Hey, Hostile.
Go check out some videos and check out some other shit and see if you like it. And we also like feedback. So
and again, send me your PayPal, Venmo,
whatever you have,
and I'm going to reimburse you for the first month.
That $3 is on Alan.
I got you. You were number 1, so I got 4 more people for the first month. They're covered. Let me know. And then once we get those 5 people, I'm going to post a video where I give away a $25 Amazon gift card.
Hot diggity. Oh,
but we got to get to that 5 new subscribers point. We've got 1, so we need 4 more.
What are we having tonight? What's the last beer of the night?
This one? Hop Hunter. Yeah.
All right. So Hop Hunter, again, this is a distilled hop oil. Oh, shit. Hop Hunter IPA, distilled with hop oil. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Right there.
Delicious.
For me, I really did enjoy it. Like this whole, I think this combination
this whole
really
mix
works.
pack was delicious.
You kind of start off, I think we started off right. Got in easy with the Pilsner. Had a little fireside, or it's called Flipside. Worked our way up. And
Ruthless Rye and the Hop Hunter.
Yeah, I really do think it worked out well. And this is like a little pack that they have. It's like the fan pack or something like that. I got it at the, what was it, Total Wine & More?
Yeah.
So, yeah, check it out.
Yep. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. We've had a blast tonight. We have a blast every Wednesday. Like, I could speak for both of us. We look forward to Wednesdays. We have a good time.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Don't you dare shake your head no.
I'd rather go to sleep early.
You're such a liar. Such a liar. But, guys, thank you so much for watching us. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Elsa, let me know when you're in town, brother. We'll go get a beer. The beers are on me.
Oh, there it goes.
Beers are on me. But thank you guys so much. As always, I'm Alan.
Rapid Dave.
We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.
I hit it on accident. The first time I did. And then the rest of them were accidents.
Thank you for listening to the Strikeout Beer Podcast.
Looking for a fun way to win 25 times your money this football and basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/play100 and use code play100. That's code play100 at prizepicks.com/play100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.